Glue authenticity. Welcome to Rhettay, Hampton Roads. This is how we do it up here. If you're gonna watch the Glue and Caprice show, Glueality TV, you're gonna get it as I give it, okay? And this is how I get it sometimes. Welcome to Rhettay, Hampton Roads. Actually, I am at a party for studs and stems where we are spending time together without our feminine counterparts, if there is a feminine counterparts in the picture, and we're just bonding with each other in our own element and just being able to chill without always being in protecting femininity mode. With me today I have Viondi. Y'all remember Viondi Phillips? I can't remember from where, but I know I've had your energy here in this spot before, and I appreciate you for giving me your time and energy again.
Thank you for having me.
And this baby camera shy, so we go roll this out as slow as we can to get her comfortable, because I know y'all ladies be like, "Oh, Capri, who is that?" No, you won't be asleep. Well, let's get this together. This is about studs and stems, and it's so many different labels on lesbians, and this particular interview, Glue interview, is going to be, what is your label, what do you identify yourself as, and we'll go from there. This is a Glue impromptu video, and I appreciate you for your time. So what is your label to yourself, if there is one?
Stud.
Stud. And what does being a stud mean to you?
So for me,
and speak up, Georgia, so they can hear you. Trying to get that brown and sexy. I see you. Tony gonna come back up in here and get all y'all, so stop asking me about Viondi.
to me, for me, I'll have to go back a little bit. I've always been a tomboy, so I only have brothers.
They're gonna have to hear you. This is Passion on the Budget, so we don't have that microphone.
Okay, we don't have no mic.
You gotta,
okay.
We do have a mic.
Yes,
let's scooch up.
Let me scooch up.
Passion on the Budget. Use what you have to let that, to get your passion out. Take what you have to make it work.
As a child, I was the only girl of 4 boys. So I always been a tomboy.
Okay.
So I always feel like I was always in a masculine atmosphere. There's not a lot of females in my family. A lot of females. But I don't know. I just always wanted to play that masculine role.
Okay.
But at the same time, realizing that I am a female. So.
Okay.
So, I keep in touch with my feminine side as well.
So she protects her femininity is what she's saying. And I'm not going to get too deep off into it, because now you're making me want to have a group discussion with everyone, because you're saying as a stud, you're comfortable with your feminine self.
Definitely.
And I know so many others that feel the opposite. So it's like that to me just opened up a whole can of worms. So I appreciate you for that energy. And I'm not going to be able to go there now. But your label as a stud, when society sees you, do you feel that that's what they see you as? And how, if that's the case, how do you feel they treat you accordingly?
It depends on the setting.
Okay.
At work, it's just the way I carry myself professionally. They don't look at me as a stud. I'm just female with short hair. Let's say when I...
Are you comfortable with that?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, because there's a time and place for things. So I can't go into work, portraying, okay, I'm just masculine, female, I just don't do it. Let's say I'm out at the mall or somewhere, I'm at the store, and someone says, excuse me, sir, I don't like it.
Okay. Me either.
I don't like it.
Okay.
And then I'll correct them. Some of them are very apologetic, some of them are not, but I just want, society to know that, that I am a female.
Okay.
Just, I have masculine ways.
Okay.
So, if that makes sense.
And that is who you are, versus 3 words that you used was role, play, and what was the 3rd word? Portray. Mm-hmm. So I know there's 2 different atmospheres, the heterosexual versus homosexual. Do you feel at any time you're portraying a role or a feeling that you have to portray a role because it's what is expected in the community? And once again, this is getting so deep in some things that I just want to talk about, and I hope and pray that we get to the LGBT Center so we can talk about this as a group, because I don't want to put all that pressure on you. This is just brain food for me. So thank you for being a catalyst to open up.
I would say when I do go home, there's
as I get it, I give it.
Come on now.
We're talking about the label stud, and when society sees you, how does it make you feel? Was that what I asked you?
Is that what you got?
Woo! We've been having a good time.
I guess like you went with portray.
Okay, the role play.
Yeah. When I go home, because I did grow up in a somewhat different setting than most people.
Okay.
I grew up as Jehovah's Witness. So when I go home, well, that's where it comes from. There's a time and place for things. So definitely when I go home, I don't go home. It's not that I go home in a dress or anything, but I have to, separate. I would say my lifestyle with my family.
Okay.
I don't throw it on them and say, okay, you got to accept who I'm with or anything like this. But my mother and my family knows. But every woman that comes home, they're just my friend to them.
Okay.
And I'm fine with that. They're never disrespectful or anything like that. It's just that, I just separate, my lifestyle, from my family. So that's just my thing. So.
And Georgia knowing Georgia, Southern and church, I can concur. I can dig it. And it's never, I want to go so deeper, but this isn't what this is for. This is just the Glue Impromptu to get in and get out, but we will have a long session with studs or masculine identified LGBTQ. That's most what I want to say. I want to turn off my mind and stay straight and focused. And it's hard with this ADHD all day having dreams. So you all get to see what my mind goes through, but I appreciate showing it to you, because at the same time, this is Living the Self-Help Project. So as I find myself in my community, I'm also bringing my community to you to help you find out who we are as a whole. And I'm not ashamed of how it comes out or how it's seen, because long enough, we've been in the closet and keeping our feelings to ourselves, to where we do have to teeter-totter so much for the sake of others. And this is my getting tired of teeter-tottering for the sake of others. So when I say glue, God loves unconditionally everyone, this is for everyone, and it's our duty to give love unto everyone. Because I understand the teeter-totter effect. I understand the role play, the portrayal, now I gotta soften up for this part over here, and then when I get back over here, well, let me go be what they expect me to be, what femininity needs me to be. Let me stop right there before I keep on rhyming. But that's a sensitive subject for me, and that's why it's so hard for my brain to just shut it off. But I am gonna just shut it off, because I'm gonna be glue professional with this. Be you be great. Thank you for your time. Be you be great. My pleasure. One more time. As I get it, I give it. Go ahead and tell them that's glue, baby.
That's glue, baby.
Be you be great. Start your upper movement today, for tomorrow is a promise. Take your circle of people and get together. Have a good old glue time. That's Glue and Capri, baby. And test for HIV/AIDS.